What's good, YouTube? It's your girl Jay, BK Syndicates. I am back for a brand new season of Love After Lockup, Love During Lockup. This is episode 23. And yeah, y'all, I've been waiting. We've been waiting for a long time for them to come out with something brand new for us to watch. And now finally it is here. I'm going to be on this shit like right on Bryce. So let's get into it. So I'm gonna go couple, and we're gonna do the same format that we did last time. We're gonna go couple by couple. I'm gonna try to keep it as brief as possible, but I'm gonna give y'all the meat and potatoes of everything. So let's get into it. So the first couple that we started out with was Tenny and Rob. Tenny is 33, Rob is 34, so they right there in the same age group of each other. So their little backstory is that they dated back in high school. Rob went to jail when he was 18 and he is serving an 18-year bid. He has served 16 of those 18 years. They ended up reconnecting when she ended up sending him a message on Facebook, a birthday message, and he tried to rekindle it, and they ended up now, I guess, being married for 4 years now, after they rekindled their relationship. The crazy thing though that is like really weird with Rob is that he has cameras all over Tenny's house. And Tenny said that they're not in the kids' room or in her bathroom, but still, like, he has like surveillance cameras all over the house. And honestly, I think that it's just a way for him to stalk a bitch and make sure that bitch ain't out here talking to any of these dusty, dirty ass motherfuckers out here. And I just think that it's kind of weird. She said that she's okay with it, but I don't know. Would you be okay with some nigga just letting some from jail having access to your cameras and be able to talk through the cameras whenever he wants to? Like he did. I was thinking to myself, like, he got to be some type of kingpin or some type of, like, I don't know, because the fact that he has so much power in that jail that he can have a phone and be able to just constantly just be on the internet and watch her all day. He don't even got to call her on the county phone no more because he got those cameras, which is kind of smart. But you're not supposed to have no phone in prison. So he's like bragging to the camera people that he has that power, that he's been in jail for so fucking long that the prison guards just let him do whatever the fuck he want because they know that he ain't gonna cause no issues. Which I'm like, is that how jail work? Is that how jail work? That if you've been in there for so long, you become an OG that you can just get a phone. He had a whole Bluetooth. He had the old school Bluetooth in his ear and everything. I was like, okay, boy, all right. When her and Tenny, let me just tell you something. For the couples, we have 6 couples. They gave us 4 today, which was really something. I felt like there was like, here y'all niggas go. We got a whole bunch. Like, we got, like, sorry for making y'all wait so long, but here, let's just get right into it. And here's 4 couples for you, because I told you that last season they were very, very scarce on how they were like showing us the couples. And when it came down to to Mr. Who and his wife and everything, they like waited till like the 3rd or 4th episode for them to show us the last and final couple, which was them, and which was Sean and Sarah. And then they didn't have anything with Eris and Cameron, none of that. Like, we barely got anything. It was mainly us just seeing Justine and Michael, Melissa and Louis, Key Rock and Brittany, and Chance and Taylor. Those were like, it didn't really make no sense for them to even have like 6 couples on, because 2 of them were non-existent. So they gave us 4 couples today, gave us a bit of juice with all of them. We had like maybe about two scenes with each couple, so that was really good. Tenny is on taking her children out to go eat, and she gets in the car. They get in the car, they drive into the restaurant, and Rob calls her on the phone. Of course, he calls her on the phone. And they start, talking dirty to each other while they're on the phone in the car, and the kids can hear. I'm like, ew, like, do y'all not give a fuck about the kids?
I love you so much.
I feel like my whole mouth tastes like chocolate.
Ew. You don't savor the taste, Big Daddy?
Yeah,
That's so nasty. Oh my god. You're gonna make.
Do y'all not care that the kids are listening? Like, it's like he didn't even get too fucked. They was talking some wild, spicy shit in the car. I was just like, that's disgusting. Like, what we doing? What are we doing right now that we gotta be doing all that type of bullshit? But when he's in the car, when they're in the car talking and everything with the kids in there, he tells her that he has a secret. Well, not a secret, that he has something to tell her, and he's gonna wait till she get back in the house for them to talk. But he's just watching the cameras, and it's just all he does. He just watches the cameras and talk to her all day. He doesn't do shit. I'm very curious to see, like, cause I'm really curious to see throughout the rest of these episodes how long he has until he comes out. He says that he has 18 years. He's done 16, so that means he has 2 more years, maybe another year and a half. I don't know if Love After Lockup is going to follow them or like go continue doing their story until he gets out, but that's a long time to be waiting for us to get a storyline from those two. So we're gonna see. Maybe he gets out early. I don't know. Let's move on to Andrew and Candace. Andrew is 40, Candace is 29. That is actually a pretty age gap right there. That's a very big age gap. Probably like that's like a big age gap by almost 20-year difference. Andrew lives in New Jersey and she lives in Las Vegas. When I saw Andrew, honestly, I got sucker alert. I got sucker help. I'm a sucker. Just make it seem like you're interested in me and I'll buy you whatever you want and take care of you and do whatever the fuck you want because I'm a simp. That's what he gave me. He gave me simp vibes. He looks like a simp. He acts like a simp. He talks like a simp. He's just a bitch to me. Like, and it seems like she's going to be able to walk all over him and take advantage of him because it's just so crazy to me that I don't even know how you was even able to link with this bitch all the way and you two are on 2 different time zones. You're in the East Coast, she's in the West, she's in basically the Pacific time zone. You're 3 hours ahead of her. Okay, I live in Vegas. So I live in Vegas. I'm living in Vegas. I'm in New York City right now visiting family. So it's a 3-hour difference over there. And that really does cause a lot of issues. It's a lot, okay? And I don't understand, like, why is he trying to date Candace and she's 29 years old? Like, you two don't really have anything that could really be relatable, but it just gives off that he's desperate for somebody to give him attention, pay him attention. And because Candace is in jail and she don't have nobody else to fuck with, nobody to talk to, and she's talking to him, that he's willing to do everything for. Like, peep out what this dumbass has been doing. So when we first, get introduced to him, he's packing up like all these gifts, Louis V purse, phone, packing up all this different type of clothes, packing up shoes, jewelry, all types of accessories, and he's packing them all to a box, getting ready to load it into the back of his truck. And his friend and his homeboy comes over, to try and help him basically move a lot of shit over to where he's supposed to be going. And he gets a call from her. They're talking. He introduces her to his new friend that came over. She's talking to them. They're being friendly, being cordial, and all that. And that's where the scene actually ends. Well, not really ends, but it's like I was like tuning in and out. But what really piqued my interest was when he started saying this. Like, I was starting to zone out, and then he started talking. He started telling his friend that he bought her. He basically got this bitch a apartment in Vegas that's like $1,400, which is accurate. And He bought her all this stuff, and he bought her a truck. The truck that you guys are seeing that I'm showing y'all on the screen, that's the truck that he bought her. I was like, oh wow, you really are a simp. Why the fuck would you buy her a car and buy her an apartment? I get that, you know, you don't want her to be out on the street, and you don't want her, you know, to have what she needs in order to do what she got to do to survive. But wow, you're really taking shit to the extreme that you're spending all this bread on a bitch that you have not even seen. You have not gone to see her. You have not spent any time with her. All you two have done is talk on the phone. And that's the thing that really like pisses me off about this show sometimes, is that these people are so head over heels for these inmates, for these felons, but they really don't know who these people are on the outside. She's been locked up for about 3 or so years now, and it feels like she's just looking for anyone that will give her that attention, and she seems like she found a sucker that will be willing to do everything and pay for everything that she needs in the upcoming future. So I got a whole bunch of shit on my phone because I wrote down whole bunch of notes. Andrew, so then let's skip forward to the last scene with Andrew. Andrew goes to his financial advisor. He has a financial advisor. He's a warehouse manager. He starts breaking down all of the expenses that he has to do of every month. And his expenses come up to damn near almost $6,200 fucking dollars. And all of this is from him having to pay her car note, his car note, pay her rent, his rent, pay his bills, her bills, buy groceries for him, buy groceries for her, medical, all this different type of shit. I said, hold on. If you're going to be doing all this, why not just fucking move to Vegas or not even be with the bitch at all? Because now you're paying 2 incomes. He's paying 2 incomes, 2 households. He's paying 2 separate bills. He got to pay the light bill. He got to pay the cable bill, her phone bill. He got to pay her gas. He got to pay money for her gas. He got to pay her car note, her rent. That's a lot of fucking money. And then he add groceries too. Like, bitch, that bitch need to get her a whole entire job. Like, before she even leave the jail cell, they need to be trying to help her find a job, because that is a lot of money for one fucking month. Every month you're paying over $6,200. Damn, son. Damn. Like, damn, what a fucking sucker he is. Like, damn, he's a sucker. And, like, I want to feel bad for him. But it's like, I can't feel bad for someone that's talking to her inmate when they know what inmates do. Nothing good comes with talking to these felons. And this bitch is going to be an issue. I know that this bitch is going to be an issue. And I know that I'm pretty sure that she's not really going to be interested in him like that. That she's just using him until she can get probably further wherever she needs to go and then dump his ass. That's all the scenes that we got for Andrew and Candace. It was very, very brief. Yeah. Let's move forward to Ayana, 27, and Jamal, who's 36. Ayana, she's a stripper.
She's not a Christian.
She could be a Jew and believe in God.
It doesn't matter. She's tampering in dark-sided stuff. Yes, she did.
I'm just gonna get to the nitty-gritty. She's a stripper. She got 2 kids. How her and Jamal met. Jamal was dating her best friend at the time, who's now her ex-best friend, which I feel in my heart that they're the ex-best friends because of Jamal. I feel like for some reason Iona, she's 27, she doesn't give me like I'm fully mature, like she has like kids. She do have 2 kids, but just because you got kids don't mean that you're technically a fucking adult. You're just a bitch with kids. This bitch, yeah, she's a stripper. She do have 2 kids. But I feel like how she got Jamal is she was fucking around with Jamal while he was dating her best friend.
Here Can't you understand? If you mess with me, I'll take your man.
Best friend found out, and now they're not friends no more, and now she's with Jamal. How you get him is how you gonna lose him, baby girl, because that, like, and you did that, and you did your best friend a favor, because your best friend you did your best friend a favor, because your best friend, dead ass girl, I don't think she was gonna wait on that nigga to get out of jail. You the only dumb bitch that out here waiting for like damn near 3, 4, 5 years for this nigga to get the fuck out of jail. So I think he's supposed to be out in the next couple of weeks. I don't know. I don't really know. I was really also, her best friend, her new friend, her new best friend, whatever, her stripper friend, Lexi. Let me tell y'all something about her. Lexi, that girl her name is Lexi Blow. And for a lot of, my girlfriend ended up pointing this out to me, because when I first saw it, because I watched this shit twice before I do this review. And she said, oh my God, that's Lexi Blow from Jocelyn's Cabaret. I said, what? I had to go do research. I had to go look at the tattoos, everything, because I'm like, yo, maybe you right. Maybe there is Lexi Blow. But I was like, it can't be, because the bitch was like mad bloated and mad like big and shit. I was like, she's too, like, this one's a little bit fatter to be Lexi Blow. And lo and behold, this is Lexi Blow. If you guys do not know who Lexi Blow is a stripper that was on a show called Jocelyn's Cabaret. Jocelyn's Cabaret is by Jocelyn Hernandez, who was on Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, who was dating Stevie J, who has a child by Stevie J, who also was getting into arguments and fights constantly with Mimi, who was his other baby mama, and was always the one saying, hey maid.
Hey maid, I see you got on your maid outfit like you always do. I don't blame you.
Maid
You got it clean.
outfit. I have on a t-shirt.
That's Jocelyn. So she was on Jocelyn's Cabaret show for I think maybe one show, maybe one episode, or maybe not one episode, but one season.
Prostitution is a sin.
Oh yeah.
So back up.
Okay, and you think dancing naked
Get
for
away
money
from
ain't a
me.
sin? You don't think what you're doing ain't a sin? Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. This bitch is crazy.
And she got pretty far. I think she was like the final 4 of the cast that was basically going to be going on these different tour dates and doing stripper shit. And seeing her in here, I was like, yo, what the fuck happened? Like, bitch been eating. Cause I was looking at both of them, and both of them, I'm not trying to body shame bitches, but if you a stripper, not most strippers got double chins, and she had a motherfucking double chin. And I said, damn bitch, you been eating all the fucking cookies? Like, what's going on, son? That you out here went from Jocelyn's Cabaret, skinny, thick as fuck. She's still thick, man. When she stood up to hug her and everything, when she was crying, and that ass and everything, I said, God damn, that ass is. I said, damn, that shit look biteable. But yeah, her friend Lexi, she has been on another TV show prior to this. So see her on this show now, it's like, oh shit. Now we're about to see Lexi Blow on this goddamn show for the next couple of months. Because if Jamal is coming out, then yeah, we're definitely gonna be seeing her a whole lot more. But Iona, right, she is in a little bit of some trouble, and this is gonna be like the last thing that we have with her. Iona, she's in a little bit of trouble. She got into a fight with her best friend because of Jamal, and also she got in trouble when she was driving and a police officer caught her, pulled her over, and smelled marijuana in the car, and she got tested for marijuana, and she tested positive, and she got in trouble, and her suspended, and she got basically a DWI, driving while under the influence, and she got her license suspended. So now Lexi has to pick her up from home and drive her to work every single time they have to go and work at the strip club. And she guys gets a call from after she does her set, and so after she does her set of clapping them cheeks and shaking that ass and rocking them thighs and tooting that ass up, she goes back counting her bread, cutting her stacks with a piece of chicken in her hand, and then she gets a call from her lawyer. Her lawyer is talking to her, letting her know that she might be going to jail for either a couple of weeks, for maybe like up to 3 weeks, or she might be going to jail for 90 days. But it's a possibility that, bitch, the option is you're probably going to fuck the jail. And she starts, crying, panicking, because she's like, my kids, my man, I'm not going to be able to talk to my man. I'm not going to be able to do anything. Like, what the fuck am I going to do? And she hangs up with the lawyer, and she starts talking to Lexi about the problem. They're crying together. I can't lie, it was pretty hot. I'm pretty sure a lot of people had it in their minds, and kiss, because that's why I said, ooh, look at them hugging, look at them, look at the light skin and that chocolate skin and that brown skin rubbing up on each other, looking like some cappuccino, looking like a cappuccino mixed with just a tad bit of some cream, little coffee mixed in with a little cream, looking good, and kiss. I was like, just one time and everything, but they were crying and all that, so that shit wasn't gonna go down. But you can't tell me that they ain't dibbled and dabbled in a little puss. You can't tell me that. And that's all the scenes that we had with Ayanna and Jamal. We speeding through this. We got one more couple. We have Joey, which is 46. He's 46 years old, and Michael, who's 40 years old. They are right now our oldest couple that is on this. Yeah, they're our oldest couple, yes, because Andrew is 40, but Joey and Michael, they are our oldest couple, and they are our only and probably like our second gay couple, gay/queer LGBT couple on this show. But Joey and Michael, they have been talking for a while. Michael, for a long time, he has been in the closet. He's come out in the last couple of years. So he's still trying to, trying to sort himself out. He ends up meeting Michael. I forgot what he said, how he met Michael. I think he was talking on the pen pad or something. I really don't remember. Michael's been in jail for a bit. As soon as we get introduced to Michael, he's at the jail. Michael starts talking about how horny he is. Now y'all know how gay men is. If y'all don't know, gay men, they're horny. They love to fuck. They love to have sex. They love sex. They're horny. They always like to fuck. So having a gay man in jail is very, very tempting for Rob. For Michael, sorry, not Rob. But Michael was talking about how horny he is, and then of course, Jory's like, stop, really? Laughing and all that shit, flirting with him. There is one thing that is like I wouldn't say like disturbing, but it's it's a little bit like off-putting. It's a little weird. Michael, he still lives with his parents. His parents are like in like their late 70s, like really, like they're old. And Michael lives with his parents. He has not been doing anything to try and leave and move out his parents' house. Didn't really get too much. Really, we did get introduced to his father and his mother, his parents. His father is a recovering alcoholic, and he's been going to the AAA meetings to get his life together. Come to find out, like father, like son, he ended up having an alcohol addiction, and he is also doing rehab and everything, trying to get his life back together and turned around. But he's still holding back the secret from his parents. And honestly, I feel like, I don't know, he probably don't want to tell him, because he probably think that shit's probably gonna make his dad go and fucking drink and break his sobriety. But that is all of the scenes that we have with Joey and Michael. I really do like, for the first time, for this first episode, I'm like, okay, it's not really going to be like a lot for us to know right now, because this is just the first episode and we still have 2 other couples that they have to let us know and talk about. But so far, they've given us 4 couples. We already have like some type of tension happening within every single situation that's going on. Tinny and Rob, he has something that he has to let her know. Andrew and Candace. Andrew is right now having issues with how he's going to be able to pay and pay for all the expenses that are going to be coming up for when Candace has to come get out. She's supposed to be out in, I think, the next couple of weeks, maybe 2 weeks or so, 2 or 3 weeks. And he has to figure out how he's going to be able to have income coming in, because he's just a warehouse manager. But he seems like he wants to take out money out of his 401k, which is pretty fucking dumb to be doing that over a bitch. But okay, whatever. And we have Iona and Jamal. Iona is facing charges where she will possibly go to jail for a couple weeks or a couple months. And then we have Joey and Michael, where Joey is keeping a secret, basically keeping Michael's as a secret to his parents, and his parents are unaware that Michael is talking to an inmate, and that soon enough this inmate will be coming home and he's probably going to be living with them. So we have 4 couples, 4 issues, 4 problems going on right now already. So they're definitely, WeTV, Love After Lockup producers, they're really trying to now like be like, okay, we can't be like going slow with this right now. Let's ramp up the pace and just boom, right in your face. Here's the couples. They got issues. They're already having an issue. They're already having some issues. Here we go. Instead of us like running through shit. Yes, I saw that a lot of comments. People say, oh, this is going to be people just talking on the phone throughout most of this little mini series that's going on. And you're right. Yes, it's true. They are. But it's already, we're already getting some good shit already. I can't wait for the next couple episodes, and I can't wait for us to see the last 2 couples that are coming up, because I still don't know their names, but I will be getting familiar with these names. Just remember, Tenny and Rob, Andrew and Candace, Iona and Jamal, Joey and Michael. We will be able to start getting used to those names, just like how we got used to Joy, Nomi, and Red and shit. But I've talked long enough. Thank you so much for joining me. I will be back for more content. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Peace out, y'all.
Small thing, I'm winding up on all thing. Short thing, tall thing, I'm winding up on all thing. And it's thing.